Good to see you all again. Concerned citizens, back for another segment. My name's William Zimmerman. I'm here with...
Yes, my name is Gerald Phillips, and today we're going to talk about local government responsibilities. And really, our government really starts at the base level of our local government. And then from there, that's the foundation. So it's important that we believe that the citizens and residents of a community know how their local government operates, what their responsibilities are to the public, the taxpayers, residents, and citizens of their local municipality, city, village, or township. And the responsibilities of the local government, the officials and members, elected officers, can be summarized in some basic concepts that deal with principles of democracy. One is openness. There should be openness in the government. Government should be impartial, should be no discrimination or bias. Honesty. We require our public officials to that standard. Also integrity. And most importantly, transparency, so that the resident citizens know and are given the opportunity to really be fully informed and know what's going on in their community.
We've found over the past year or two that some of these qualities are not met, to put mildly.
Well, do you agree, Bill, that these qualities are essential or should be requirements for our local government officials?
Absolutely. We've had discussions with our local government, and we believe that there have been times that we believe they have not met these quality standards, and that there is sometimes collusion and corruption and other events along those lines that lead us down the wrong path. And I believe that as citizens of the City of Avon Lake, we should have more knowledge. There has to be more transparency. You know, the current mayor, when he took his oath of office, said that there would be more transparency, and there has not. When I asked questions of the old mayor, Mr. Zilka, he would tell me, Bill, we don't have those documents. We don't have this. We don't have, there's nothing. Or I'd get the other line of, that's not the way we did things. Well, the way they did things, was that the wrong way? Was that the corrupt way? Was that obviously the non-transparent way? So from my standpoint, I've had nothing but run-ins with our government officials in regards to these facts.
So you believe this concept that the former Mayor Zilka says, well, it's not the way we've done it. So it's your belief that that's just not fulfilling those principles and requirements and really what they're supposed to do as far as their oath of office.
I agree. And you and I have had many discussions. I've, on numerous occasions, have pointed out the fact that they're in violations of their oath of office.
I know many times I brought up the issue of the oath of office. I've been in a number of meetings where they swear in public officials, a member of the Planning Commission, a new member of council like Jeffrey Smith. And, they raise their right hand and they swear to uphold the United States Constitution and the laws of the federal government. They swear to uphold the state constitution and the laws of the state of Ohio and the city charter of the City of Avon Lake, which is like the Constitution, and the codified ordinances. And what's really appalling is I go before on issues and I cite the codified ordinance, what the law is, and public officials just ignore it. They're supposed to uphold those laws. They're supposed to apply them on particular issues. And a prime example of injustice was the animal clinic, where they just ignored the law. They ignored their oath of office. The residents had to hire an attorney, myself, to undo an illegal act. And, they had to incur that cost and expense. And that shouldn't be done. But yet they get no recompense. I know you want, when citizens bring up something like that, you would like that they get reimbursed or compensated,
Yes,
correct?
because we spend a lot of time going back and forth learning about these processes, which the government officials already know. I just had a discussion with Jennifer Fenderbosch about the fact that Robert's rules, which govern the meetings in regards to the way things are conducted, and their most recent edition was 4 years ago. And I said to her, you didn't educate us or tell us. Well, somebody who comes to the meetings should know. Well, I don't come to the meetings regularly until the last 2 years. And so there should have been a handout or something that gave you the rules and the regulations. They've been violating my civil rights on a repeated basis in regards to the Robert rules. Mr. Koss would get up there and filibuster after I leave the podium because he felt he could say whatever he wanted when he didn't have the right to do so.
Well, that's under the Roberts rules. Now, I feel that public officials have the duty as elected officials to inform the public, educate them of their rights, responsibilities, and it seems like it's not being done.
I don't believe that that's been done. It hasn't ever been done. We have to learn on our own. You, as an attorney, have had a much more experienced opportunity to know these things. I myself, I'm spending more time reading than I did when I was in college because I'm trying to catch up and try to figure out what's important to know, what's not important to know, what should I know. I mean, it's an ongoing learning process. And with the way things have been happening in our city, if you and I weren't taking the time out to do these shows and to try to educate ourselves and then to educate the public, because that's really our goal, is that we want the truth to be told to the public so you all can make your own decisions, but you need the information. We're trying to acquire it so that we can help you and help ourselves. Like I said, I didn't know a lot of this stuff.